The independent inquiry into child sex abuse has criticised what it's described as the blatant hypocrisy of religions, purporting to teach right from wrong but failing to respond to child sexual abuse. The inquiry found abuse in most religious settings, with some having no child protection policies in place. The report, released in the last few minutes, examined evidence received from 38 religious organisations in England and Wales. As many as 250,000 children receive some form of supplementary schooling from a faith organisation in the UK. But of the 446 places of worship, only 37% had up-to-date criminal checks on staff who worked regularly with children. The inquiry also revealed that 10% of sex abuse suspects investigated between early 2015 and January 2020 were linked to a religious organisation. Let's speak to our correspondent, Ali Fortescue, who's in the newsroom for us this afternoon. A damning report, Ali.
Yeah, it is more uncomfortable reading. Worth saying that there had been previous reports into the Christian and Protestant traditions, so this is separate from that. But as you say, it looked at 38 different religious institutions, including Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, the Jehovah's Witness community, and it found, as you say, that in all major UK religions there had been child abuse. It talked about, as it put, the blatant hypocrisy of these religious institutions that were meant to be teaching children about right and wrong, instead failing to protect children. It said there had been significant failings and, as it put it, blatant hypocrisy, and that these were organisations that played a central role in the lives of millions of children. It talked about a number of different case studies, including the 3 9-year-old children who'd been abused while they were being taught the Quran, the 7-year-old child who'd been abused by his Sunday school teacher at home after his mother died, who no one in the church would believe or help. And it said that so often in these institutions the reputation of the religion had been prioritised over the protection of children. It said that there had been complex reasons why abuse had been allowed to happen, but often there had been cultural barriers, and that sexuality hadn't been able to be talked about openly. And of course, over the last few days, we have also been covering allegations from the Jehovah's Witness community about elders not acting against child abuse, not going to the authorities with allegations of sexual abuse in their community. So it does make a number of recommendations, including that Ofsted, which is a schools watchdog, has greater powers within all of these religious contexts, and that all these religious institutions have a policy in place for protecting children. It said that so often at the moment those policies simply weren't in place, and crucially it says that in reality the scale of this problem is likely to be much bigger than they were able to find, and that there is likely to be a significant underreporting of child sexual abuse within these religious contexts.